Good afternoon. This is Colonial News broadcast. We're here today to talk about one of the biggest plagues for our society, the lobsters, that are polluting American ideas. To further continue, we're here to embrace the use of copyright and for what it stands for as a unified whole. For those not a loop or a lobster, in today's comprehensive, upstanding society, we have copyright to protect our intellectual properties. Copyright is used to implement and ensure fair use of others' creations and their uses. Copyright has many facets when it comes to uses and distribution and expressions. Copyright is to protect all that we hold dear in our society, in our hearts, which are our assets and our money. Copyright protects intellectual properties. Our intellectual properties range from art to music to videos and to this very broadcast right here that you see today. Our intellectual properties are very important to us, and protecting them should be just as important. So, without it, nothing can be created. By proxy, we should be protecting and should have that thought of protecting everything we hold dear to us. Imagine if you create a song about someone you love or someone you care about, and then someone else steals it and then writes it off to somebody else, and then they get paid. You'd be very angry, and if you weren't angry, then the song was just trash. I'm sorry. But regardless, this can heavily affect how your creations are perceived by the public, used legally, or even understood by the general public. So, with all this surmounting information, I'll let my correspondent, Ethan, do the talking.
Hello, other columnists. Today I'm going to distinguish the disparate types of copyright and how it has emulated a buttress for the sake of our society. To begin, how does copyright have a veritable effectuation upon others roaming throughout our provincial countries? To answer this inquiry, the purified 13 colonies has the most rigorous canopy to the world of copyright. In continuum, patents and trademarks seem to become highly erroneous, mistaken, to others attempting to keep their product in the loop of humility. Patents are the hindrances to the replication or the reproduction of your innovations. With this clean source, you're able to secure your creation in the proxy of the intellectual properties of the creator. Now on to trademark. Trademark is the innocuous support for an idea or property that has been constructed by a specified originator, like the Whig Party. To continue, you are able to helm the item or product that you have synthesized by the distinct components of the lubricant. In addition, the intricate tastes or smells express the non-derived traits from other ubiquitous devices. This assists the possibility of the three pillars of copyright, which is composed with originality, creativity, and finally, fixation. Originality is the production of an illustrious idea that has been vastly aggregated from a certain product. In addition, creativity is the nimble execution of prominent eccentric propositions, and finally, fixation. Fixation is the enamored and enthralled syllogism of the product that you've created, in desperation to enjoy what you have amalgamated.
And now to commercial, to drown out some of the information that we've heard today.
Hi guys, I'm Dill Swift, and today I bring you this one-of-a-kind prized possession. This water, wait, stain remover can remove any stain or disturbance out of your life, just like my ex-wife. With just a single drop of this solution, it can remove any disturbance. Stain, gone. Grease, gone. Noisy neighbors, gone. Crying child on a plane, gone. Buy now today at Walmart. Welcome back. Enough with patents and trademarks. If you are pondering upon what will be the inimical repercussions of nefarious fulmination, then you need to hear this information from Ellie. So, Ellie, what will be the evident consequences to these abhorrent actions?
Well, for the people of the public, today we're going to inform you about the laws that protect copyright. It is protected by the Title 17 in the United States Code. This law are included throughout Chapter 1 and 12. It deals with the copyright, and each chapter has 15 different chapters in the whole chapter that deals with different levels of copyright protection, such as the signs, audios, royalty, registration, and ownership. The consequences of breaking the copy law, they include the penalties and fines, and it can practically lead to the government taking everything you own. Copyright is heavily protected in the United States of America, and it is created since 1790, May 31st. under the new constitution. It was originally from the authors and artists of the region. Scientists, the original purpose was to grant the creator profit while they were alive before joining the public domain. So anyone can use it. And nowadays, the length of copyright lasts for a lifetime of the author plus 70 years. In most cases, it extends long past the original copyright end date. In Italy, this is also the case. People should protect and defend intellectual property. The art and beauty of their creations are enviable. Everyone and defend intellectual property. The art, oh my goodness, I'm reading it again. They may not be so creative to create it, but they are creative to modify it. Sometimes it's obvious, like some changes, and sometimes they're just copying your work. So you really have to copyright your work if you don't want anyone to steal it and use it for their own profit. Yes. And they all pass down to my friend Mason. They will talk about the different type of license or copyright has to offer.
Some examples of these copyright licenses are all rights reserved, which is an escutcheon for the rights of the creator, which means entire aggregation. Some rights reserved, the creator sanctions the possibility for vacillation of the intricate product, but the prerogative and last to be bestowed to an individual is not granted in this license. And lastly, public domain. In this specified license or decree, the creator bequeaths veritable access to the other epitomes, roaming throughout the internet. Now on to Creative Commons licenses. Creative Commons is a non-profit organization that helps with legal situations and the sharing of knowledge publicly. Creative Commons gives every person and organization a free and simple way to give copyright permission for creative and educational works. It guarantees proper attribution. It allows other people to copy, distribute, and makes use of those works. If something is in public domain, it is free to use however one pleases, but if it is in the private domain, you need to ask permission to use whatever it is you're trying to use.
So what Oscar had previously elucidated in the precocious segment of this informative discussion, we need to retain a vigorous intellectual property to become proficient in our expedited endeavors. To continue, we as nomans need to assist the possibility of harmonious society. With this, we need to enable a prominent citation source to respect and decree of the deviser. In addition, we need to implement the author's name in the side annotation, integrate the title of the prominent website of the informational excerpt, accentuate the year of dissemination or publication. Lastly, you must transpose the veritable link to this website. So, this ends our broadcast. I'm Ethan Baker.
I'm also Navarro. And we have our two compatriots who are not quite in the scene, Ellie, Ruby, and Mason. I'd like to say thank you for listening to our broadcast and learning about copyright with us.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Hi everybody, I'm Dill Phil.
Okay, bro. Oh my goodness, this is just annoys me. This irritates me. I already goofed. Okay, I already messed up. Whatever.
Cleaning solution will remove any stain or disturbance from your life, just like my ex-wife. I messed up. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Remove. Why would my ex-wife be removed?